And right off the top tonight, Storm Team 8 is tracking some strong winds moving through West Michigan. Photos are coming in showing trees down on homes and vehicles in our area.
Strong winds also come power outages. The Consumers outage map you're taking a look at right now showing dozens of outages popping up around West Michigan. Right now, there are over 60,000 people and outages reported across the state.
News 8's Josh Sanchez joins us from Kalamazoo, where a tree was down on a home. Was everyone inside okay, Josh?
Yeah, Brian, Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety tells me that there was one man that was stuck under that tree. He was sitting in the porch area, but he was thankfully taken out of there and taken to a local hospital. Now, I'll move out of the way so you can see a little bit more of the work that's going on right now. Right now, crews are focusing to stabilize the structure and the tree. Now, Fire Marshal Scott Brooks tells me that the man was, like I said, in his porch when that tree fell, but the man was conscious and talking, and he was pulled out and taken to the hospital, according to officials. Now, Brooks tells me a down power line and a pit bull who was protecting his owner were some of the challenges his team saw, but now the focus is on that tree and building.
The tree is still on the house, obviously. Thankfully, we have the tools and the equipment where we were able to stabilize the portion of the house that we needed to, so we could cut the rest of it away to get to the patient, to get them out.
Now, this isn't the only damage we've seen out here. This is about 5 minutes from our Kalamazoo studio. On our way down here, we saw that there was another tree down resting on another home. There was traffic lights that were out because the light pole right next to them was snapped at its base. So this is just some of the damage that gives us a little bit of an idea of just how strong those winds were for that rain system that came in earlier this afternoon. Now, Brooks tells me his team is keeping an eye on the sky with a forecast nearby as they keep an eye on what more conditions we could expect later. We'll be keeping an eye on things as well, and you can catch the latest both on Wood TV as well as on woodtv.com. Live in Kalamazoo, Josh Sanchez, News 8.
Yeah, Josh, and it's not just Kalamazoo, too. We're getting reports of this kind of scenario, trees down all over West Michigan. So a busy day there. Josh, thank you.
Yeah, we want to turn now to our forecast and watch that really closely, because besides strong winds, we can also see more showers and storms pop up overnight. Already seeing impact across West Michigan, like Brian and Josh mentioned, and we've seen those pictures. Chief Meteorologist Ellen Baca is tracking that in the tracking center. So what are we looking at for the rest of the evening?
Yeah, Nicole, Brian, this was just round one, and it was a really strange setup. It's something that we don't see too often here in West Michigan. It's called a wake low, and these are always a little bit sneaky because you'll see the rain roll through and then the powerful winds come in back behind that system. Coming up tonight at 7, we're going to be talking about how wake lows form. First and foremost, I want to talk about what's going on right now. We have severe thunderstorm warnings still ongoing for Berry County, even though the rain is all the way over towards the east side of the state. Still very windy out there, though. Some gusts coming in 40 to 50 miles per hour, even after those leading edge powerful wind gusts right in the wake of that system. So here's a look at some of the most powerful gusts that we've seen come in. Kent City, 61 mile per hour wind gusts, Calhoun, 59, Van Buren, 58, Portage, 56, Muskegon, 51. And these are just where we have observation sensors that were able to pick up on that wind. Of course, there could have been bullseyes or isolated points where the wind was even faster. So again, seeing some confirmation of trees coming in on houses, on cars, just coming down in general. Many of these reports through Ottawa County, northern Kent, and then again, Kalamazoo. Here's the system. It looks like it's on its way out, but this is, again, just round 1 of 2. So in the meantime, we're going to be dealing with these blustery winds coming in out of the southeast, still at 30 to even 50 miles per hour through 8 p.m. After 8 p.m., we get ready for shower and storm potential. That's right about here. So we'll track this line coming up in your full forecast.